What's going on, guys, and welcome to week 4 picks after week 3, which was a bad and crazy ass week. I mean, what the hell happened? I mean, I went 8-16 on my picks because the Bears won, surprisingly. The Jets won. I couldn't believe they beat the Dolphins. The Ravens got spanked. Just a crazy week. However, going into week 4, we're hoping to maybe do a bit better and get back to me winning ways. So we're looking to improve on 8-16. My overall record is 28-47 at the minute, so hopefully we can definitely do a bit better. So, starting off with Thursday Night Football. So we got the Bears and the Packers. The Bears at Green Bay. It's going to be a very interesting game. The Bears are playing a lot better than people think, and especially me included, because I thought they sucked. But they're actually playing really well. I mean, Jesus, they took the Super Bowl team, the Atlanta Falcons, took them to the wire, beat the Steelers in overtime. Even though they should have lost after that, the whole showboating thing when he was running towards, he basically just walked the last couple of yards to the end zone and got stripped. So hopefully Bears learn from their mistakes, should I say. The Packers at home are a good team. I mean, I know they struggled against the Bengals, but Aaron Rodgers did what Aaron Rodgers does best and came up clutch in the fourth quarter. So the winner for this game, honestly, it could go down to the wire again because the Bears just seem to do that. But something tells me the Packers will edge it, so I'm going Green Bay win to start week 4. Saints at Dolphins. Now, obviously, the game isn't in Miami, it's in London, baby. And to be honest with you, with that being said, it's pretty much a neutral ground. Obviously, there's no home field advantage. I think it's going to be a very even keel game in terms of like the crowd, because when we were at the Ravens game, the Jags, even though obviously the Jags were the home team, that stadium was very pro-Raven. I mean, there was purple everywhere. That was very much a home game for the Ravens, even though the Ravens got spanked. Neutral ground. So I'm going to pick the Saints to win. I think the Saints, coming off that really clutch win against the Panthers last week, continued their run and beat the Dolphins. So I'm going Saints win. Panthers at Patriots. Now Cam Newton isn't the same. His shoulder obviously doesn't. I don't think his shoulder is the same since he had that surgery. Something just ain't right with the Panthers. Obviously they lost Greg Olsen. I think they're relying heavily too much on Christian McCaffrey. I don't know. I think was it last week they gave him only like 4 carries or 4 touches, but the week before that he was getting about 30 odd or something like that. So the Panthers, something just doesn't seem right with them. Going into obviously Foxborough, the Patriots coming off that win against the Texans, which was a surprise because the Texans almost had them. But I reckon the Patriots will win this one. Jaguars at Jets. Now obviously the Jets completely shut down my fucking 0-16 prediction, which is fine. They didn't fail if they won last week in a shock, couldn't believe it. But the Jaguars spanked the Ravens. Now something tells me that travel back to the US, even though it is on the East Coast, I still reckon it may take something out of the Jags. The Jags just seem to play really well over here. They seem to play better over here than they do friggin' in Florida. So on the road in New York, I think the Jets, after that win, are going to be on a bit of a high at the minute. So I'm going to go with the Jets to win. Titans at Texans. Now, I know the Titans came off a very good win against the Seahawks, but the Seahawks just are not the same team away from home. So I'm going to go with the Texans. I reckon that's it. I mean, the Texans took the Patriots to the wire at Foxborough. Going now they're back home. Tennessee coming into town, division rival. Yeah, I reckon Texans could win that. Steelers at Ravens. Now, obviously, the Ravens heading home after that humiliating loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars in London. And I don't reckon they're going to regroup. I reckon they're going to lose to the Steelers. Something just tells me, even though the Steelers lost to the Bears, Steelers are going to bounce right back again. It's a divisional game, one of the most heated rivals in the league. And I reckon the Steelers will win because Joe Flacco right now is playing terrible. I mean, he is seriously bad. I don't know what the hell's going on with him. Ever since he won that Super Bowl and got that fat contract, he just hasn't been the same. So, Steelers will win that. Bengals at Browns. Now, obviously, the Browns, Cincinnati coming into town, coming off that loss to Green Bay. I want to pick the Browns to win. I reckon the Browns could definitely get their first win of the season here. Lions at Vikings. Now, this was a bit of a tough one because obviously both two dome teams, and the Lions, who should have beat the Falcons but didn't, are going to be pissed and are looking to exact revenge on their next opponent, and unfortunately that is the Vikings, so I'm going to go with the Lions win. Rams at Cowboys. Now the Rams shouldn't have beat us, but they did because too many injuries, fatigue, penalties, you name it, but that's why we lost that game. But plus a very questionable offensive pass interference call, very questionable. I looked at that again, very pissed is an understatement. But Cowboys coming off that win against Arizona, back home, Rams coming into town, I don't see Jared Goff doing enough here, so I'm going to go with the Cowboys win. Bills at Falcons. Again, the Bills surprised me last week and won. But I reckon going into Atlanta, they're not going to continue that form. I'm going to pick the Falcons to win that one. Should win it very easily. Eagles at Chargers. Now, obviously, the Eagles went down to the wire with a very bad Giants team, and if it wasn't for that kicker, nailing that 61-yarder, who knows what would have happened with that game. Going into, obviously, Los Angeles, the Chargers still have yet to win a game. I reckon the Chargers could pick up their first win of the season here, and that's my upset of the week. Chargers to beat the Eagles. 49ers at Cardinals. Now, obviously, this video will be coming Friday, so stay tuned for that. Giants at Buccaneers. The Giants, very unfortunate to lose to the Eagles, but they still lost. I reckon they're going to fall to 0-4. I reckon the Buccaneers could beat the Giants. I know the Giants' defense right now is good, but there's only so much the defense can do if their offense isn't performing. And their offense right now is very, very inconsistent. So, yeah, I reckon the Buccaneers could win that one. Raiders at Broncos. Now, two very good teams going head-to-head here, but I'm going to give it to the home team. Denver at home are amazing. That defense is almost shut down. So I'm going to pick the Broncos to beat the Raiders in a very hard-fought, close, contested game. Then we're on to the Sunday midnight game, the primetime slot. The Colts at the Seahawks. It's a no-brainer. The Seahawks will demolish the Colts. They should do. Jacoby Brissett, fair enough, he did okay last week. But the Seahawks at home, primetime, that place is going to be loud as hell. Don't stand a chance. The Seahawks should definitely win that game. And on to the Monday night game to end week 4. The Redskins at the Chiefs. Right now, the Chiefs just look unstoppable. They are running the ball really well. They are passing the ball really well. Alex Smith is playing darn good. Their defense is playing really well. Justin Houston is playing extremely well. Even though they've lost Eric Berry, they're still a really good team. So, the Redskins, very inconsistent. I don't reckon they're going to do enough to go into Arrowhead and beat the Chiefs. So Chiefs win to end week 4. And that wraps up my week 4 picks, guys. Do you agree or disagree with anything I predicted? Be sure to leave a comment below. What are your picks? Who do you think is going to win? Again, be sure to leave a comment. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. I'll see you Friday for my 49ers and Cardinals video. My thoughts and prediction video. But guys, until then, please like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you for the next video.